There is something both eerie and striking about abandoned places. Whether it's a train cemetery in Bolivia, an Art Deco subway station underneath New York City, or a village covered in sand dunes on the coast of Namibia, each location is a snapshot of history frozen in time. Well, let's take a tour of these mesmerizing sites around the world, stark reminders of what used to be, with beauty seeping through the broken glass and dust. On number 1 we have the haunted New Bedford Orpheum. The New Bedford Orpheum or Orpheum Theater, which is a now vacant theater and movie house on Water Street, in New Bedford, Massachusetts. The building opened its doors on April 15, 1912. If that sounds familiar, it's the same day the Titanic was struck down. The theater was closed in 1958 and was only opened for special occasions thereafter. It was later sold to a tobacco company who used it for storage in 1962, but it is now largely void. Today it's a spookily eerie place to behold, but there are plans afoot to revive the building by a non-profit organization. On number 2, the Beelitz Hospital, which is situated near Berlin in a little town called Beelitz, which is famous for asparagus. It was originally built at the beginning of the 20th century to treat tuberculosis, with the entire facility comprising around 60 buildings. It was commandeered as a military hospital during the World Wars and was also used for Nazi experiments during World War II. During the final days of the war, the facility was captured by Soviet forces and became their biggest military treatment center outside of Russia until 1994. On number 3, Battleship Island, Japan. A maze of cracked concrete, crumbling plaster and snapshots of frozen lives, Battleship Island in Japan resembles a long-forgotten war zone. It was deserted overnight after the closure of its coal mine in 1974. Fallen facades of buildings expose abandoned places littered with reminders of their inhabitants, shoes remain where they were kicked off, half-read newspapers litter the floor, and once-loved posters slowly peel off bedroom walls. Number 4. Abandoned submarine in Balaklava, Ukraine. During the Cold War, this top-secret submarine base was a hive of activity. Hidden in the hillside and designed to withstand a direct atomic attack, this giant underground complex once housed a fleet of Soviet nuclear warheads and submarines. One so secret that the surrounding town of Balaklava had to be erased from maps. Today, visitors can explore the maze of dark winding canals that make up this now deserted site. The Battle of Balaklava, fought on 25 October 1854 during the Crimean War, was part of the Siege of Sevastopol, 1854-1855, an Allied attempt to capture the port and fortress of Sevastopol, Russia's principal naval base on the Black Sea. Number 5. Dome Homes, a little off the coast of Marco Island in Cape Romano located in Florida. The Dome Homes is a structure that was built as a vacation home. However, the alien spacecraft-like structure eventually became abandoned following a series of hurricanes and the declining coastline. Number 6. Kaykoy. Nestled among the Taurus Mountains, Kaykoy town in Turkey has been deserted since the 1920s due to the political population exchange with Greece. With over 350 vacant homes, it is one of the popular abandoned places in the world. On 7. Pripyat, Ukraine. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant disaster of 1986 caused a citywide leak of nuclear radiation. Once a township of thousands of plant workers and their families, Pripyat had to be evacuated immediately. Number 8. Kolmanskop, Namibia. The town was founded in 1908 in the Namib Desert by German settlers looking for diamonds. However, the resources were exhausted by mid-1950s, and the town was abandoned thereafter. Today, the homes are filled high with sand that provides an eerie, but striking, image to the town. On 9. Sanzhi, Taiwan. Sanzhi, the city of the UFO houses in Taiwan, was developed as a vacation destination for the U.S. military officers returning from their positions in Asia. But the unfortunate car accidents and the loss of investments forced the site to close down in 1980. The structure too were torn apart entirely in 2010. Number 10. Gouqi Island, China. Located on the Yangtze River in China, the fishing village of Gouqi Island is known for the lush buildings covered in greenery and ivy. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe and press the bell icon.